I was channel surfing on YouTube, and I came across this. It's amazing. Just, you gotta see it.
That you just got cooked, bro? Please? Like,
No, this
instead of
is
trying
hilarious.
to...
They will travel as if the Earth is larger because of the refraction. Oh, the Joker laugh is not a good
So
look
large
if you're
that it
trying
has
to
an
not be
radius value?
not be thought of as crashing out. Sully, how's it going?
Okay, man.
Not a whole lot. Sully, what shape do you think the Earth is?
Oh, it's not a sphere. It's definitely flat, bro.
All right, why do you think so?
Totally flat.
Measurements, microwaves, particularly. Microwaves are pretty compelling evidence. Before, can I ask you a, like, not a personal question, but not a non sequitur at the same time? Do you
Sure.
ever debate off of TikTok?
Like on like modern day debates or something like that?
Yeah, would you ever consider something like that?
I have before. It'd have to be I'd have a really compelling reason to do it just because I'm already so busy, as is.
Okay, I was just gonna put the offer out there, but we can move back onto the subject. So microwaves travel line of sight, right?
Well, they can, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they typically do. They're actually, according to NASA.
I mean, they also
they're
refract,
not
right?
typ-
Like all
Well, I was just
electromagnetic
about to
waves
say-
refract.
According to NASA, they're not affected by rain, sleet, snow, clouds, smoke. They're not really affected by that.
But you
kind
do
of
understand that they're electromagnetic waves, so they refract?
thing. Yeah, they're on the electromagnetic radiation spectrum. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so they refract, they can reflect, like all electromagnetic waves.
So if we have world records of up to like 4,000 kilometers, right? And some that are even farther than that, but I couldn't actually, when I tried to trace the call signs to and fro, I couldn't really find like that you had to log in to get that information, so I couldn't access that. But I've gotten distances from like the coast of Hawaii, some island in Hawaii. I don't have all of those memorized. To all the way to California, which is about 2,500 miles.
Sure.
What would be a logical explanation for that, do you think?
Well, I mean, like, look, depending on the frequency.
From Hawaii to California? Picture or whatever.
And microwaves and radio waves are similar, but depending on the frequency, you can have bouncing off the ionosphere, you can have atmospheric ducting. So, like, this is my view on microwaves, and generally on using electromagnetic waves, like light, to try to figure out where we are. I mean, like, flat earthers like to say that, you know, you can't look at the sky to figure out what the ground is. Well, I don't think that you can look at things that bend to figure out what shape the ground is either, right? So,
Well,
my general view is we should appeal to things that don't bend, that don't have these extra variables that can confound our experiments, right?
well, that's the dilemma that I'm having, is that I'm finding it difficult to believe that it would bend.
You don't think that
tropospheric
electromagnetic
ducting-
waves? You don't think that electromagnetic waves can interact, can refract, can reflect?
Well,
These
the
are
dilemma that I
well-known
have,
phenomena.
the dilemma that I have, right, is that if you look at like link planner or path loss,
I have no idea what that is.
when it's where they model these out mathematically, okay? When they after the
Are these
post-hoc-
like websites or are these like manuals? Like, what are they?
It's websites, right?
Okay.
You can actually there's actually like amateur websites where you can plot out your own microwave transmission before the fact, and what you do is you fluctuate the value of k, your coefficient of k, and that
You mean your
effectively
coefficient of refraction?
agreed. That is what it should be. Yes.
Sure.
But what it actually does in the mathematical model is it changes the radius of the Earth. They don't bend the light in the
So-
modeling.
Do you understand what K is doing in the equations?
It's alleged to be. It's funny because I have a whole PowerPoint put together because I get conflicting answers when I looked into. Like, did you understand? Would you admit, or are you aware that the value of k can be infinite?
It could be quite large. I've seen it measured up to like 10 or 15, but I don't know if it's ever been measured to be infinite.
Yeah, there's a formula that you use to derive it. You take your atmospheric refractive index, your n, and you divide it by your denominator would be the true radius value of the Earth, 6,371 kilometers. And if your refractive index is effectively 0, which sometimes it can be, you can't divide by 0, right? So it would
No,
effectively
your
be
refractive index can never be 0. Also, 0 divided by the radius wouldn't give you infinity. It would give you 0.
Maybe I do misunderstand, because it is something that I've been looking into for a couple weeks. But effectively, there is a value. If you even just Google k equals infinity, you get all kinds of information on it. It's very interesting stuff. And that effectively means that they make the radius value of the Earth infinite.
Making the radius value of the Earth infinite, according to the formula that you just gave me, would make the k value 0.
Yeah.
It would make it negative.
The coefficient of refraction divided by the radius of the Earth. If the radius of the Earth is infinite, then your coefficient of refraction, or then your that ratio is 0.
I would have to pull up the slides. I'd have to boot up my laptop and show you. So maybe we could do this on a different day. I can always come back, because I don't want to take up all of your time. You're
I mean,
busy guy,
but, so this is the thing that's measurable, right? Like we can measure k.
We measure the atmospheric refractive index, yes.
Yeah. And so it can be quite large. Like I'm
There's
looking
a
at
formula for that. It's like 0.776
I'm not talking about
times...
a formula. I'm talking about just making direct measurements. I'm looking at a table right here that has direct measurements of the index, or of the coefficient of refraction, and it peaks at like 15 in this graph.
Well, are you looking at big K or little k?
It's the coefficient of refraction. I don't know what convention you're using for the naming.
There's one for like standard refraction that we use in like plane surveying, and there's another that we use, which is a small k, not capitalized.
1 second.
And we use it for microwave waves. Yeah.
1 sec.
And that value can go up to
so this is for optical refraction, to be clear. So we're talking visible wavelengths of light. We're not talking microwaves. But
no, we're talking non-visible.
But no. I mean the one that I'm telling you about. But to be clear, the phenomenon is the same. Right? It's electromagnetic waves.
Okay.
Electromagnetic waves bend when the medium is changing its index of refraction.
This is the dilemma that I have, right? Is that it is claimed to be a refractive index bending the light, the transmission, right? But